Good morning, one and all. We've got a bit of Name That Noble. We've got the most ridiculous in the no links you've ever heard in your life. And a story about West Ham's takeover and imminent new owners. Although it may not all be quite as it seems. Before we do that, how are the players relieving their boredom at the moment? Well, Mikel Antonio has decided to take a volunteer job, helping move the PPE equipment around in the factory. And Millwall fans have found a novel way of escaping isolation. But before we get on to the topic at hand, a little teaser. I'll give you the answer at the end of the video. Here's Name That Noble. Who's this player? Mark Noble's face has been superimposed ahead of him. Ahead of him? On top of him? Disgraceful behaviour. There it is. Any ideas? West Ham player, obviously. That's all you're getting. Maybe the black and white fooled you. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. That's some chin though, right? How Dom superimposed that picture on there. Thank you for doing that, Dom. Very, very good. Before we go any further, Hammers Chat have got an Instagram. A what? Well, that's what I said. An Instagram, I hear you ask. What's the difference between Instagram and Snapchat? I don't know. But anyway, we're running a competition. If you want to win yourself one of those lovely Hammers Chat mugs, there, somewhere there. Anyway, it's not actually there at the moment. I'm pointing at thin air. Later on in the editing process, the mugs will be there. All you got to do is be on Instagram. If you haven't got Instagram, you can't do anything about it. There's no mug. You're going to have to use the mug you got in your own cupboard. Got to like the post on Instagram. You got to follow the page. And you got to tag a mate. Maybe you haven't got any friends. Invent one. A colleague, anybody. I'm not sure what tag a mate is. But if you're on Instagram, you will know this language far better than me. Anyway, on to the subject at hand. This guy isn't in the know. He is called Indy Kyler. Indy Kyler? I say he. Might be a she. I don't know. Anonymous picture. So we don't know, do we? So Indy Kyler has got a lot of stick over the last few days because they constantly do in the know stuff. Not just about West Ham, about all football in general. I've even made some notes here. They've made up a whopper about West Ham, about the West Ham ownership. We'll do almost like a countdown up to that point. But before, I thought I'd revealed what the latest link is. In fact, I haven't revealed anything, it's in the title. But I thought we'd perhaps run through a few of Indy Kyler's previous links, previous in the know stories, previous exclusives. I've done the thing. First of all, exclusive number one. Lazio have agreed a €32 million fee with West Ham for Keita Balde. Still waiting. Not quite happened yet. Still waiting on that one. We'll allow him a bit of leeway. Anybody can get one wrong, eh? We can all make mistakes, can't we? Number two. West Ham have submitted a bid for Christian Benteke. I believe it was 25 million. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. I'll tell you what, Indy, though, mate, you better get one right now. We need a good one. We need something that turned out to be true. Obviously, these are historical links. We're looking at it retrospectively. You've got to have it at the back of the net at least once. He's had a couple of misses. AC Milan have accepted a £30 million bid for Carlos Bacca. They probably didn't. I mean, it was rumoured. Well, rumoured by people like you, Indy. But I didn't see it. I didn't notice any Carlos Bacca turning up for West Ham. Number four. Mamadou Sakho has said he wants to join West Ham. Who? Who did he say it to? Who did he say, I want to join West Ham? Well, obviously Indy, or so maybe he just phoned up his mate. Maybe he's got mates like on Instagram. Hello, I want to join West Ham, do you? Nah, not really. He was at Liverpool at the time. No one does that so much. That's putting the phone down. You don't do that anymore. You press the button. It's like flushing the chain, isn't it? Nobody flushes the chain. You push the button. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're disgusting and just like... Anyway. For another time. Number 5. West Ham United make a deadline day move for for Daniel Sturridge. Now, that's believable. That ticks all the boxes. His old club, his present club don't want him. Tick. Journeyman. Tick. Past his best. Tick. Injured. Tick. Double tick. We'll take him. Yes, please. Never happened, fortunately. In fact, we knew that was never going to happen. As I seem to remember Karen Brady in her Sun column having quite a lot to say about Daniel Sturridge. It wasn't complimentary, as I understand it. She pretty much squished all rumours and said, it ain't happening. We're not signing him. Number 6. West Ham are closing in on a move for John Joe Shelvey. He might be right. We might just be closing in really, really slowly. Like a sloth closes in on a leaf. Something like that. He's not doing well at the moment, Indy. You wait till we get to the biggie. Got to turn my paper over. I told I'm prepared today. Not prepared enough to turn my paper over properly. Can't be bothered to edit that. West Ham are speaking to Gonzalo Higuain. Are they really? They were speaking to Mamadou Sakho. Maybe Higuain and Sakho were just speaking to each other. They're two. Hey, Mamadou. Yes, Gonzalo, you going to West Ham? No, not really. No, me neither. All right, bye. There it goes again. Higuain coming to West Ham. You imagine? We don't want Higuain. We don't want world-class strikers. We want injured ones like Daniel Sturridge. Or ones like a Jetty that we've never heard of and never get to play. That's what we want at West Ham. Bit of that. Number 8. Chelsea are interested in signing Andy Carroll from West Ham United. No, they're not. No, they weren't. They never were. This is Chelsea who play in the Champions League. And no, actually, I don't know that. But this is Chelsea. And no one plays in the Champions League anymore. Chelsea wanted Andy Carroll. Not so sure. Can't see it. Can you? Don't think so. Anyway, here's the biggie. Here's the biggie. So this is coming from Indy, again. Credible source. So Indy's saying credible source here. The credible source is saying that Saudi Crown Prince bin Salman, now this is the bloke that's meant to be taking over Newcastle with all the money, the 360 billion. Oh, do you realise, when I did that video about Newcastle, I said that the Saudi investment fund was worth 360 billion. Somebody actually in the comments, you look at the comments underneath, somebody says you want to get your facts right. It's 320 billion. Oh, well that makes all the difference, doesn't it? Because there was me thinking at 360 billion, he could afford it. I didn't know he was skint with only 320 billion. It's off. Anyway, where was I? Crown Prince bin Salman could turn his attention to West Ham following difficult issues at Newcastle. What are these difficult issues, I wonder? Why is it not going through? I mean, this is strange anyway. Normally when these mega rich billionaires buy a club, they just buy it. You don't hear anything. It's done the next day. I told you this before. It's dragging on a bit, isn't it? Anyway, we don't know what these difficulties are. I don't want to say I don't want to get any more threats from Newcastle fans. A couple of very nice ones have written some nice messages, but I've had a lot of nasty messages, as you know. So what are these difficulties? Anyway, it goes on to say, Red Bull are still interested. Watch this space. Well, we've been watching this space, Indy. We've watched this space. I've got months worth of stuff here. Loads of it. You ain't got a single thing right, mate. Not a single thing. I could pluck something out of thin air myself. And be more accurate. Speaking of which, myself and Gio are doing a video next week or two. It's relying on a couple of things. I'll say no more. But it's a little bit different. Hopefully you'll find it a little bit interesting. Something like that. Anyway. What a load of old rubbish, eh? But anyway. We bring you the news. Actually, I don't say we'll bring you the news. Don't bring any news at all. So it doesn't really matter whether it's accurate or not. But it did concern West Ham. And you know what? We got to sit down and have a chat for 10 minutes. Anyway. Name that noble. for the chin. Check it out. I mean, it's almost Jimmy Hill, isn't it? Jimmy Hill-esque, as they say. This was the first one I got. The very first one I got. I got this. Who is it? Who is it? Yes, indeed. There it is. Paolo Di Canio, of course, looking resplendent in his Celtic kit. The white and black hoops of Glasgow Celtic. That's it, my friends. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. I will be back tomorrow. Please do join myself and Gio tonight. Ask whatever you want. All questions, anything goes. It's our 1000th video on the main channel. It's all about Hammers Chat. Ask us anything. Maybe not toilets. Well, ask us toilet stuff if you want. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch up with you later on, about 8:30 tonight, I'd imagine.